So, everyone, welcome to episode 151 of Laying in the Fairway. Today is Thursday, June 11th. Let's get it.
What's up,
Ken
Stu?
Dog, been a little while, bud.
Yeah, took a week off.
Yeah,
Beach.
it's a
I
nice,
was,
crispy week at the beach, laying in the
yeah,
sun and drinking some
tough to
cold ones.
record with about 12 people inside the house. It's nice to take a week off, I don't know if the
Yeah,
golf ball missed us, but
yeah.
yeah,
They
the
were
beach
right
stuff.
on us on awful announcing, I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah, beach was great, man. This was the
nothing
first year I
better.
was able to just sit because my kids are like old enough to just play with themselves. We're back in business, baby. It was a game changer. The baby was just not moving, so we stuck him in like a baby pool, and
Nice.
the other two just played together. And they know not to like go into the water or like deep,
Yeah,
So I mean, obviously you're watching them the whole time, but
but you don't have to be there the whole
you didn't
time.
have
That's
to
the
be
thing.
in the
You get to
water
see
with
it.
them and like holding their hand and like lifting them up over.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it was
dude, it's
cool.
the best, man. Yeah. As they get older, dude, the beat, like, I get it now. I think when they were young, I was like, this isn't that, this is fine. It's not that great. And now that they're older, it's
Yeah, it was still
now
fun,
I get it. It was
but
definitely fun, but now, like, it's a vacation. It's not a
yeah,
trip with your kids.
yeah,
It's a
right.
difference,
Yeah, now you're actually chilling and drinking beers, and
Yeah.
I've never felt more bloated in my life. They didn't have high noons at the beach. I'm sure they did at like Harris Teeter, but I never trekked down there. So all they had was like beers and like wine cooler type stuff, and just drinking beers every day. I
It
felt
crushes you.
I like
Yeah.
I got reached a point on like Thursday where I could not drink any more beer, and it
Yeah.
was like concerning. Like, what happened to me, man? I'm officially old.
Yeah,
And I wasn't even
yeah,
like
man,
drinking
dude.
all that much. I was just like literally sipping like 2 beers. I just had like horrific heartburn. My body was just actively like, no, no more.
Well, I mean, the sun's not helping, but you're also, dude, you're on vacation. You're not on your regular diet, so you're also just crushing. I
Oh,
crush so much food at the beach. I snack all day
overeat
long.
everything, just eat all day long.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know what I'm
by
eating.
dinner you're not even hungry, and you're just like, this is for my sake tomorrow. I need to put this in my
Oh,
body.
yeah. Well, then I'm
You
getting
know?
appetizers at dinner,
Oh,
getting
yeah,
random like cocktails at dinner that are probably full of sugar and like lemon and shit.
yeah. So
And
don't
then,
blame the beer, man. You're
yeah,
slandering
I don't.
beer
I mean, I
here.
don't think it was actually the beer, but like beer on top of cocktails and like
Yeah,
3 appetizers of like bread and crab dip and whatever, and then eating
all
like
the best
a whole
things.
tuna steak and then having like an espresso martini for dessert, and then going to the tiki bar and drinking more beer. That was like day one. It was just like I felt like that ruined my whole week. Just went full like vacation.
5,000 calorie day
Yeah,
one.
yeah, literally. Yeah, I think that was set the tone for the week to have heartburn the rest of the week.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, I was just drank 2 beers and I couldn't handle it anymore. Yeah, yeah. Put the stomach through a ringer this week. It was great though.
That's I mean, when it's all like said and done, and kids are grown up and out of the house, like we always talk about moving to the beach, and it's like that's just gonna be every day. And I'm gonna be that guy, that old dude you see at the beach, and he's like super bloated and just like It's not even tan. He's just sunburnt and just like
Yeah.
just the chillest guy you ever met. But you're like, that guy's probably gonna die soon, right?
Yeah. Great short game though. Guy's got hands.
He'd chip and putt from
Like
everywhere.
good golfer back in the day. Yeah, no, I would think if you live there, see, I always want to do 2 weeks. So I'm like that first week you're kind of screwed.
Yeah,
You're so excited. You're gonna have a bunch of cocktails. You're gonna eat like crazy, and because you're like, I only have 1 week, we got to do it up. We got to hit all the spots.
but yeah,
But I always want to know what it'd be like to have that second week where you actually kind of like don't eat like an ass.
yeah.
Maybe
See, I
read a
think
book,
2 weeks.
just chill.
Two
You
weeks
know?
is 2 weeks might be too. My dad always does 10 days at the beach, and
That'd be
it's like
perfect. Too. Yeah.
I think 2 weeks is like a little too long, but I
Well,
don't
I'd
know.
like to test it out. I'd like to be bored and like be ready to come home.
Yeah,
When
true.
you appreciate being back home, you're actually rejuvenated. So like that second week probably does get kind of boring, but
Yeah,
I want to find that out. And
The-
I feel like if you like worked out and ate healthy that second week and like just chilled, read books and
yeah.
watched movies and stuff,
Because
like
the
you would
beach is. It's
feel
funny.
incredibly rejuvenated.
You get there Saturday and you're like, oh man, I can't believe it's only Monday. We still have so much time left.
Yeah,
Then also it's Thursday night and you're like,
yeah,
we have one more night after this.
right.
It's over.
Yeah, like what
It's all
happened?
over.
No
Yeah.
idea what happened. You check your bank account and you're like, what the hell happened?
I know what happened. What happened.
You're like, oh yeah, shit.
Dude, I'm so
I forgot we
loose and free
like
at the
that.
beach with
Oh,
I'm just like,
dude, it's like
yeah.
I have
Yeah,
ten
we'll get
million
ice
dollars in the
cream.
bank.
Sure.
Yeah,
We get ice cream
everything.
tonight and tomorrow night and the next and oh yeah, we'll who cares? We'll get that for lunch. I don't care. Like I know we got food back at the house, but
Yeah,
it's not the same. Yeah, but hey, that's why you go though. Who cares? It's only money, right?
yeah, I agree. Who cares? But it's just, yeah, it is a lot. But yeah,
Well, it
it's
sounds like you
incredible.
had a great time, dude. Sounds like
Yeah,
you had a
incredible.
great time. Yeah.
We played
Lots
golf
happened.
once. That didn't go
Did
well.
you?
We don't need to talk about
No?
that one. Yeah, I played
Well,
Kilmarley. Course is tough, man. Off the tee. If you're not hitting the ball
yeah.
well, you're in a lot of swamps. A lot of random like swamp stuff or water everywhere. It's not great. But
Yeah.
if you're in the fairway, it's a short course. It's easy. But I had a couple good holes, a couple birdies, a lot
There
of
you go.
pars,
Well,
a lot of
the only
triples.
times we've ever played it, we're playing like a 2-man scramble. So you're like swinging free.
Yeah, right.
You
Playing
know?
your, I played my own ball last year. I played good, but like this year, I was little. We played on Thursday, so it was the day I had heartburn. that was the first. That was the day when I was like, I don't know if I could drink beer anymore. So maybe that was it. I couldn't drink beer on the golf course. Or just like
Yeah.
did start with a Bloody Mary. Maybe that didn't help. Anyway, course was in great shape. Uh, Great spot down there. Duck Woods was going through renovations. Only had knives open. That was a dagger. Like Kamar, like played there like every year on the beach vacation. I think. Um, Always a great spot. Play it was playing great on the back nine till 17 and K Hop's hole in one hole. I got
Yeah.
a little antsy myself, thinking I was about to dunk it and shanked it right into the marsh.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I was even par through seven and or through seven holes on the back. And the old
Double.
shit. Yeah. Yep.
Double.
Not great. Shanked it on 18 as
Yeah.
well. We shanked it 2 tee shots coming in. Was not ideal. But
That's
we
not the
forgot
way
about
to end
I forgot about it until just now. So
it.
but
I played a little golf since the last time we talked. Yeah, I played a member guest. Played really well, man. I played well. Brother-in-law played well, but no trophy. Nothing. There's no hardware anywhere. No money. No nothing. We played really well. We finished third in our flight. We lost one of 5 matches, but we have to. So We went 2-1 and 2 essentially, and it just wasn't good enough, man. But
That's crazy.
we went out practice round. He shot a 76. I shot 73.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I shot a 40 and a 33, and I was like, "We're this is our week."
Yeah.
Like for the two of us to go out and do this, like that's sick. And then we still played well in all of our matches. I mean, in 5 rounds in no particular order. I mean, I know what I shot. I don't remember what he shot. I shot 36, 37, 39, no, 239s and 41. So it's like if you
Wow.
in the match I shot a 41. I think he shot like 37. So it's like if you had told me that at the beginning of the week, it's like, oh, we're going to win our flight.
Yeah.
As a second flight, we're not in the first flight.
That
And
would have been
no,
good for the first flight.
yeah, not even
You
close,
would
dude.
get strokes.
We missed by like I think we missed our flight by like 4 total points. Like we weren't even sniffing it. So it was a tough week, man. But we played well, so you can't complain. But it's like Jesus Christ.
The
But
people.
dude, you get beat by these old dudes. I mean, the people that won our flight were 2 older dudes. They hit the ball 230 yards right down the middle every time. They get up and down from anywhere on the golf course. They make every putt that's 10 foot in, and
Yep.
it's they don't make mistakes. So it's like you better beat them
Right.
because they're not going to beat
Giving them
themselves.
strokes. Or
We got one total. After it all came out in the wash, I think we got 1 stroke total out of that match. I mean, the top player in our flight was in that group, but he's an older dude, but he's like a 4.
Yeah.
So
Like you par every hole.
yeah, exactly. So it's like you better make a damn birdie somewhere.
And dude, making birdies is always tough, especially in that format, especially
Yeah.
early on. I feel like it 'cause you get a little bit of jitters the first match usually, and
Well, it's only 9 holes, so it's like all of a
yeah,
sudden you're
yeah,
4 holes
right,
into the match, and you're like, we got to turn it on here. But yeah, man, we played really well. We both played really well. But yeah, just tough competition. I mean, shit, the winner came out of the 4th or 5th flight, like,
I
which
feel
is
like that
kind of
happens a
wild.
lot.
Yeah, I mean, you just got
Maybe
to
not
play
a lot,
five
but
holes, really.
that happens. It's not unheard of for that to happen because
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
strokes in alternate shot.
In the in the shootout until the very end. But the very end of this shootout ends on a par 3, so it's like
Yeah, it's
there's no
anybody's
strokes
game.
to be had. It's somebody hits a good shot, it's over,
Yeah, right.
kind of. So I mean, like I said, man, we played well. You can't complain after 3 days of golf like that or 2 days of golf like that, whatever it was. But I'm already signed
Yeah.
up for another one. I know that much. I have another one coming up in 3 weeks.
Wow. There you
Or
go.
no, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. End of the month.
Is it down there?
Yeah, which is kind of
No.
nice.
No.
Sleep in my
Yeah.
own bed.
It's not to
I
have to
mean,
travel.
I love the getaway for the week, but three nights is like the max. I think if it went any longer, I know like Evergreen, our buddies. I mean, you've played Evergreens. It's 7 matches, so it's 4 days
That's
of it all
yeah.
with the practice round. So I think that being away from home that long would max me out.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know what I
lot.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just the practice round is a match.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, we did it. They had a par 3 competition to kick it off, which was kind of sick. We were leader in the clubhouse. Like it went off, one went off, flight 2 went off, and you went off with your whole flight. So there were 6 2 in every flight or in every group playing this par 3 competition. And we were leaders in the clubhouse. We shot even par on it was a 6 hole competition. We had 2 bogeys, 2 pars, 2 birdies in that order. 4 4, 3 3, 2 2. And it's like, all right, well, we did all right. And then the later groups got strokes, and the people that won the tournament won the par three tournament actually, and
Shit.
they came in at a natural 1 under. Yeah, they were fifth flight then, 1 under, and they got 2 strokes on top of that.
Yeah,
So
you can't beat that one.
they were just on. Yeah, it was a dude and his dad was an older dude, but he was just on apparently. So
Yeah.
it's a tough
Sometimes
break,
magic
man.
happens, you know. Maybe they consciously
Yeah,
did the psychic
I
power.
guess, man. Dude, but it wasn't like the Masters. You win the par three contest, you think you're
Right, you're
cooked for
done.
the.
God, what a
Yeah,
week for them. That's
I know.
incredible.
Yeah, they walked away with some money for sure.
Dude, that is the one thing about member guests I always forget about is like you can actually make a ton of money. Like that
Yeah.
was
Well, yeah. The one I got coming up in a couple weeks, we got a Calcutta, and we're kind of an unknown commodity, which is nice. I mean, we'll preview that in a couple weeks, but it's not like I've been playing this one with my brother-in-law that we just played for the last 4 years, 5 years. I don't know. For the 1 year I messed my knee up, obviously I didn't play, but like people know we're in the mix, so people
right,
put money on us, you know.
right,
So, but this one coming up, we did once a few years ago, and we did it fine, but we didn't. I think we got second in our flight or something like that. But so I'm kind of looking forward to that, just being like the mystery. Nobody
right.
knows who these guys are, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Put $100 on yourself.
There you go. You win it,
Yeah. Pays for the
pays for the
weekend.
weekend. Yeah,
Yeah, I got spoiled the first year. We won our flight and so we won a bunch of money and stuff. I was like, man, these member guests are sweet, dude.
this
They're
is
easy.
easy.
Got waxed the last two, but
Yeah.
the first one was it like rained a ton and there was like a huge storm, so there was like trees falling down all over the courses. They had to like work really hard to get the course ready, so they switched it to like two 18-hole days of stroke play. And so I felt like that was why we won our flight, because it was a huge advantage for us to like just play all 18 in a row, like
Yeah.
stroke play. So like your averages are gonna like be a lot better, because you can get hot on a 9-hole match and you lose like
Oh, yeah,
seven,
100%.
and you're like, oh shoot, like that kills us. But over 18-hole match, you're like your handicaps are gonna come into play, and we were the best group. We were the one seed, and I felt like somehow it just worked in our favor.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah,
probably why they don't do that. I remember, guess,
yeah.
because it
Yeah.
those 9-hole matches, man, anyone's game.
They're the best, dude, and it
Yeah,
gets intense quick, man. I mean, somebody could have a killer
not
first hole and come out of the gate with a birdie, and like all of a sudden you're like either behind the 8 ball or you're the one that made the birdie, and you're like, let's
let's
fucking
go.
crush these guys.
Roll.
Let's
Yeah,
put 7 on their ass right now and get out of here. And like it really gets you flowing, dude. It's the best. It's the best
yeah,
feeling.
it is. It's the best weekend. None for me this year. I just tell you what, I have not had any. There's no like desire to be good at golf when you're not playing a member guest.
Yeah.
Not eyeing it. You're like, I got to practice. I got to like go hit some
You gotta get in
balls.
form. You gotta get it's like your
Start
major.
getting-
That's your
gonna get
major.
right. And like this year, it's kind of relaxing to not worry about it. But I'm also like, I don't even care about golf this year.
Yeah.
I could suck. Who cares? Like,
Yeah.
it's a weird feeling not having any sort of competition to look forward to.
Yeah, man. So yeah, the other thing about them I love is once you've been playing in one for a while, you get to know some of the people. Like I'm out of town, I don't know any of these people, and you get to know them, and you're on a first name basis, and you have some nights where you might get after it a little bit with these dudes that you're never going to see for but
Another
that one time.
year.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like so you're gonna get a little drunk with some randoms and have a
Yeah.
good time.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're great, man. They're the best.
Yeah,
I'm super stoked about the one I got coming up too. Being home, kind of, it's a little home field. I know that I play the course. I mean, I haven't played it this year, but that's the course I play usually. So my buddy just happens to be over there. So I'm curious where we're going to end up. Are He's a 12, I think. I'm a 7 right now, so we might be like third flight, which could
yeah.
be kind of fun.
I feel like
Like
that's the fight to be in.
we
Well,
might,
you
well, I
also
don't know. We might be at
fan
the
tag.
top of the third flight, and
Yeah,
I'm going to be the
you might get
7.
fan
And
tag to
yeah,
yeah. Those third and fourth. I'm honestly second flight too. Second flight, third flight. You
dude,
don't really
second
get
flight's
in the second flight so
brutal.
much. You might actually get some vanity handicaps that actually work out. But like,
Yeah,
I mean, every flight's tough. But like, you get into the danger zone. I feel like in that third flight where
the first flight's
you have no idea what's
kind of the
going on.
safest flight. I feel like to where
Yeah,
it's like all these guys, you know who you know what to expect.
yeah,
But then after that, dude, even the second flight, you get a random like
right,
10 or 11, and he shoots like a 38 on you. You're like, what
right.
the
Yeah,
fuck? What was
absolutely.
that?
Yeah, that's that weird zone for sure. And then fourth and fifth flight, it's like you might get stroked, but like they're not going to par half the holes, because
Yeah,
well, you might be giving away two strokes on a hole, and you're like they bogey
yeah,
that, you
true,
par it. Yeah,
true.
it's
I know
tough.
I'm
You got to
stoked
play
about
good.
it.
I mean, those numbers are good though. You just repeat that, you should have a good chance.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. So,
It's tough to shoot better than that. I mean,
yeah, I was happy, dude. I mean, the one round I didn't play well, I didn't putt well, and that kind of,
yeah.
but I
I
think
mean,
that
you
was the one that ended up mattering.
I mean, for
Yeah,
41, that's not bad.
yeah. I'll take it for sure. I, I'll, I'm not like disappointed to say, you know,
Right.
sometimes you come home after a tournament, it's like, fuck, dude, that was, why did I even play that?
Yeah.
I've had plenty of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that weekend was golf weekend. I didn't watch a second of golf. I showed up for the Thursday practice round, and I don't know if I watched any golf all weekend. I think I watched some Orioles games at night. I don't know, I was kind of like that by the end of the night, but yeah, we watched some Orioles games. No golf, but you picked a winner, so that was kind of Charles Schwab picked a fantasy winner at least.
Right. Yeah.
Jeez. I don't remember how it happened. Do you remember how it happened? You
Henley.
were at the
Sorry, my
beach.
computer's messing up.
Henley won.
Henley. I somehow picked Russell Henley. No idea. I mean, it was kind of a weaker field, and he was one of the favorites, and I hadn't used
Yeah,
him
for
yet. So
sure.
I was like, Henley's been playing pretty decent or coming on past couple weeks. He's due for a win. He hadn't won in a while. Uh, randomly picked him. And then, of course, you feel like a genius on Sunday. I'm like, oh, Henley's right here. God, I'm so smart. And, dude, he was back on the front nine. He was only a couple back, like going in the round. Front nine, I think he bogeyed a couple holes, or he wasn't in the mix really. And then he got hot on the back nine. And, like, I don't know what he ended up shooting, but he went real low on the back, probably had 4 or 5 birdies. And what he posted, like 12 under or something. And, it was good enough for the playoff. And then they
Yeah,
went back and forth for a few times on the playoff holes, and he finally, who was it, Gerard? Or was that this last
yeah,
week?
yeah.
I'm mixing them up.
Gerard was this last week against Poston.
Okay. Oh yeah. So Henley, I don't know the Henley. Yeah, there was like a bunch of guys bunched up, and yeah, he just drained a birdie putt on 18, and then who was he
Henley's
playing?
was with Eric Cole.
Oh yeah, Eric Cole. Okay, yeah. Oh man, I did feel bad for Eric Cole because he was leading that tournament like the whole time, and then he didn't play bad Sunday. He kind of came out. He wasn't really making birdies, and then he actually birdied 18 to get into the playoff because Henley was in front of him. That's what happened. Yeah, and yeah, so I felt a little bad for Eric Cole. He hasn't won yet. They kept saying how many times he's won, like 60 times on like the Florida Mini Tour, and I mean he was Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
His PGA Tour, he's been doing fine, but kind of need that win. But
yeah, that's kind of brutal when you see something like that happen. But I mean, that's where Henley's like he's proven at this point, dude. I mean, I think there was the graphic going around a couple weeks ago, like how he was 288th in the world or whatever the hell it was just 3 years ago, and now he's like a top five dude. So
yeah, yeah, he
crazy.
wiped out on Sunday, and then pretty sure he birdied 18 in the playoff hole on like the third or fourth try.
Yeah, he's a. I
So
mean,
we had playoffs in a row.
I know it's kind of crazy, but yeah, I mean, good for Henley. Ryder Cupper, like you kind of expect that when he's in that position.
Right.
I mean, you hope that if you're an American, like Ryder Cup, President's Cup, whatever fan, like this
Yeah.
guy needs to be a guy that can close shit out. Not that it's a
Right.
tournament of notoriety, but still. Um, yeah, good for him. Yeah, and then like we said, there's another playoff. Poston over Gerard. Um, not the two names you want in a playoff in a signature event.
Not really.
Not at all. Uh, but yeah, I that was another. I didn't watch any of this either, dude. I've been so busy on the weekends, man. Finally, baseball's over finally, so I'm hoping to get some screen time on PGA Tour. But shit, man, I haven't been able to watch anything. But the only thing I did see, I mean, Poston with the win, he got to avoid trying to having to qualify for the U.S. Open.
Right.
He was ready to go play
Oh, man.
golf's longest day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
did you watch this?
I did. It was kind of like a repeat of
Yeah,
previous week. There's a bunch of dudes bunched up, all right there, and then Gerard made a long birdie on 17 to get him posted at I think 12 under, and then Poston
okay.
was kind of playing same thing. Poston was like kind of leading after Saturday, and he played like really well on Friday in the rain or some. He was the only guy that like posted low, and
Yeah.
then
Well, I did see that. That average score of the field was like 74, and he shot 65 or
67,
something.
65, yeah. And
Yeah,
JT was like, I don't think anyone realizes how good that round was. It's
yeah,
always weird. So there's always one guy who just like gets hot like that, and he was kind of not really doing much on Sunday. Like all the other guys were chasing and getting up there. Tommy Fleetwood was up there. Wyndham
yeah. The
Clark was up
names, dude. Yeah, Wyndham Clark, Tommy
there.
Fleetwood, Sam Burns. Like, there's some
Yeah,
names up there.
some big names, and like the last few holes, everyone kind of was messing up. Like Fleetwood bogeyed 18. Uh, out of Clark couldn't make a putt coming in, and then Gerard just nailed one, and then Poston on 18 birdied, and he hadn't been playing that great. I think he birdied like 16 too or something. He birdied two holes coming in to get into the playoff, and then they had like played 18 like a few times, and then Gerard
Yeah.
just missed his par uh, putt, which was kind of a dagger. And I think Poston made a birdie anyway, but if I recall,
So
or no, he didn't. No,
you,
he made par,
you
but
don't like you don't like see that in the playoff though. Like, you want to see somebody win it, not somebody blow it.
yeah, it looked like. I mean, from the angle they had the behind angle, it looked like he put a good putt on it, and it was one of those like left to righters that just like immediately just like skirted off right.
Yeah,
And it was like a 4 or 5 footer, so it was like you can't really. It's tough to play those outside the hole you know what I mean, like too much, and he
Uh-huh.
put like a good putt on it, but right away the announcer was like, "Uh-oh," and it's just like it was. I mean, maybe he pushed it a little bit. Yeah, those are such a dagger, and he was like putting out, So you
That's
hate to see
brutal.
that bogey on 18 playoff hole, but yeah. And then Poston had like a 4-footer, three or 4-footer to steal the deal, probably 3-footer. So he wasn't
Well,
missing
good
out
for
on.
him. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be a sick feeling to avoid having to literally fly directly to a U.S. Open qualifying site.
Right. Yeah, that was huge for him.
That's got to be so tough, man. You play a full tournament. If you don't win, you're like, I'm on my next flight to wherever. I mean, I
Omaha.
guess, yeah, exactly. The
Yeah.
stories are always cool, though. You see these dudes that do it. Um, I mean, the one that stole the show qualifying was Miles Russell. Miles Russell qualifies with Charlie Woods on his bag. Um, he's not going to be his caddy for the Open, is he? That'd be kind of cool. I like it. It'd be kind of funny, but like they're going to be teammates at Florida State next year. Like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
You're Charlie Woods. Like, that'd be one cool. Experience it. You get to see it. Like, this is what the pressure is, and you can kind of
Yeah.
watch it. But also, like, to humble yourself, kind of like,
Right.
I'm not my dad. So, but maybe one
Yeah.
day I'll be here, but I'm going to be here with my boy who's a sick, like, phenom. Like,
Right.
so,
Yeah. It'd be cool. I would assume Miles Russell has like a real caddy, but
yeah,
maybe that'd be dope.
maybe if he had a real caddy, wouldn't he be with him for qualifying?
Yeah, I don't know. You would think. I guess you got to
Yeah.
pay him. Maybe Florida State's not shelling out that
You
cash.
don't have to pay. I don't think Charlie Woods needs the money.
That's what I'm saying. You're not paying Charlie.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Um,
There
it's
was some.
funny though when you see some of the names that have to qualify. Like, I mean, Dallas, there's Peter Uline and Tom Kim. Like, Tom Kim, the name you thought 3 years ago would have won a major at this point.
Right.
I was qualifying, doing local qualifying in Dallas.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some big names, man.
I saw. Did JB Holmes make it through? I was watching, and JB Holmes was.
I think he did. He got, yeah, he did. In Ohio, he got third. He tied second in that qualifier.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a while. What?
Yeah, Keith Mitchell got
Isn't there an
through.
article? JB Holmes is like sandbagged like a member guest.
Yeah, yeah, it was like a member guest or a club championship or something.
Yeah, they're like, you can't be a former pro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, good for him.
Tony Finau did not qualify.
I know, dude. The names that miss it. You're just like, Jesus, dude, that's tough.
Played a major yet this year. He's 0 for 3 qualifying for majors. That is crazy.
That's tough. But yeah,
He's got too many kids.
it owes too much money to his backer. He's like, I can't win money, and I got to give it all away if I do.
Yeah, yeah, it is wild though. It's kind of cool on Golf Channel. They actually have like cameras out at the qualifiers now, so they'll show
Yeah, it's
shots of
huge. I mean, it's a huge event. I mean, it
yeah,
might not be an event that like draws ticket sales or anything like that, but like it's a legit event that matters. I mean,
yeah.
you have bona fide pros in these things.
Well, there were pros littering the leaderboard at every place. It was wild.
Yeah,
I wonder if they like coordinate. Like, all right, we can't all go to the same one. You know what I mean? Like,
I think there's some of that, but at the same time, I think there's certain ones that a lot of them go to. So like, I know this is a course we can attack.
yeah, yeah,
Dude, I'm sure we've said before, but could you imagine? I mean, like I saw it was a picture. It was Billy Horschel and somebody else like sitting on the patio, just like waiting for people to come in to see where they ended up. But like, could you imagine you make it through your local qualifying and you're in like the big final regional qualifying and you're paired with Billy Horschel or Tom Kim or any of these guys. Any
Yeah,
like Jesus Christ, dude.
one of the coolest things in sports is the fact that you
Yeah.
could just
Anybody
open.
could be a part of it. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty.
there's a kid from UVA, and he made it through in Ohio, I think, but he's a great college golfer. I think he's ranked like number 2 or whatever in the college rankings. But it's like this is your future. You need to do this shit if you want to take it to the next level because you can be a good college golfer. It doesn't mean you're going to be a good pro. There's plenty
Yeah,
of good college golfers that didn't make it.
right.
You know,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't mean
so,
much. They had one in Rockville, Maryland. Should have went up there.
of course,
I don't know, like Woodmont or something.
really.
Yeah,
If you're gonna play in Maryland, why not have it at Congo
that's
or Avenel?
I of the course. I was like,
This is not Avenel anymore. Like 20
P-
years behind, I'm calling it
yeah,
TPC. Having like 20 years ago, I'm still calling it Avenel. But yeah, it's awesome, man. It's one of the coolest things in sports for sure. Like you said,
yeah, Woodmont Country Club, Rockville. Never heard of it. Sure it is.
um, this week I'm going to Smith Mountain Lake, so I have another week where I probably won't be watching any golf.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, at least it's not a tournament that matters. For a golf podcast, I haven't watched golf in 3 weeks now.
uh,
That's summer.
yeah, and spring is the spring, whereas kids sports you can't watch golf.
Yeah, we're terrible at this. Wait, we're good at making excuses.
Yeah, I'm looking who got Blades Brown played at who did not make it through. A lot of no names played in the Maryland. Oh, Michael Thor Bornson played there. Holy crap!
Oh,
Luke List. Dang, I showed up there and heckled Luke List. Will Gordon +3. Wow.
that's the thing.
Yeah, tough to be a pro and shoot +3.
Yeah,
There was a kid from Fairfax, Virginia, shot 5 under. Got fifth, the first alternate. That's
what's his
crazy.
name?
Brian Lee. Never heard of him. Looks like he bogeyed 17 and 18.
Dude.
Yikes. Yeah. Or double bogeyed. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. He plays at UVA. I was gonna say I know that name. He plays at UVA.
Okay.
This says he qualified.
Maybe he did. He was first alternate. Maybe he got in.
Nice, good for him. All right, man.
I used to think
Well,
maybe one of these days I would have if you just
we
took a
tried
year
to.
off, you could try to just play
Yeah,
golf every day. You could qualify for the US. Hey man, it could happen.
yeah. No, for sure, dude. Honestly, though, a year off, how much better you get though?
I would think you would, but maybe you would just plateau and
True.
you could get into some weird mental headspace playing too
Yeah,
much golf.
true. Very
But I
true.
would imagine you'd get pretty damn good. You get down to scratch. I don't know if you'd be shooting 67s to qualify for the US Open. That would be
True.
difficult, but you could definitely get the scratch, no doubt in my mind. Just because your short game would be so much better.
Yeah. Well, and you just be more consistent. Like you wouldn't have those like random like duck hooks you just hit all of a sudden. They're
Right.
like
You kind of figure out a good tempo to kind of keep it in play. If you're really trying to score, you dial it back a little bit and just kind of like get into a good tempo, and your short game would be incredible. Like
yeah.
just play all the time, like, your hands would be great. You wouldn't even need a rangefinder. You'd just be, that looks about 75, all feel.
Yep. Yeah.
That's always a thought. Even
That's
if
the
like
dream.
there wouldn't even be a goal to like if I did that, but just to see how low could you go, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean eventually you said you plateau, but I think you could get down to being a scratch.
Yeah, I'd like to
For
fire off a
sure.
65 like one time. That
Mhm.
would be dope.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like,
And
all
you'd
right,
have those random you'd have a lot more instead of shooting 73 or 74, it'd be a 70 or 71.
yeah,
You know,
right.
like
When
when
you're
you're playing
playing
that
good,
well now, you're playing that well now and you don't play a lot and you're not consistent. Like
you're gonna
you
double a
get
couple
a
holes.
couple, yeah,
Yeah,
you'd have that random double or that random a missed short birdie or something that you're
right,
not missing that shit when you play all the time.
right. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that should be our podcast. Follow our journey to go become a scratch golfer. As I go bankrupt at the same time. You'd have to like work at the golf. You either have to join a country club or work at the golf course. Maybe.
Yeah. I think we've gone down this road before. Like, how can we figure this out? And I think that's what we came up with. Like, yeah, you just get a job at a golf course.
But then You'd be working. And you don't want to like that would suck. You'd have to just have a sponsor and just go play
Yeah, yeah. Or just be already rich.
or that. Yeah, that always helps.
Huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
you got to hit a home run.
Um,
FanDuel.
not golf related, but the World Cup starts this week. You
Oh yeah,
stoked about the World Cup?
I am.
Yeah,
I think it's best events.
I think the part that kind of stinks is all their games are like on the West Coast. They're all just going to be super late.
There's some random times. Well, some of them are like 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and there's random ones at like midnight.
Yeah,
And
I'm just talking about U.S. games. Like we have a 10 o'clock
oh
game, a 9 o'clock game, and a 3:30 game. It's like,
yeah,
damn, the
at
3:30 games
least
start in the week too.
yeah, I can probably make that work. Uh, but 9 o'clock. I mean, at least the 9 o'clock game is on Friday, so
True,
it's like
true.
I can stay up for that, but not ideal.
Yeah,
Paraguay.
it's the one time I'm like ever into soccer. I feel like the Olympics doesn't really, I don't care about it, but like the World Cup, it's like, ah, this is cool. This will be
Yeah,
fun to watch. So I I'll buy into it. We'll see how far USA goes.
I they're supposed to be pretty good. They got some players. A
They're
lot of their
supposed to
players
be
play in
good.
Europe now, so
Their
it's a
their
solid squad.
their group draw was fine. I feel like every team in their group draw is there's no juggernaut, but there's no like bad team. So
Right.
who knows what's gonna
Yeah.
happen?
Like
Uh,
Paraguay on Friday, like no idea, but I assume they're
yeah,
probably pretty damn good. Who knows?
yeah. Turkey's supposed to be pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
there you go. So U.S. fucks up, you can just
Root for
hop on
Turkey.
Turkey. Yeah, I'm on the Turkey bandwagon, and
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
be good to go.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we make it out of the group. That would be a success. Make it out of the group. Give yourself a
They make
chance.
a group and then win a game.
If
I
they
think you
win a
got
game,
the game.
I don't know if we've ever. Well, have we ever won a knockout game?
I think once. I think once they made it to the final 8.
Yeah, that would be
Um,
incredible.
yeah. If you get to that point, like it's, I mean, it's soccer, dude. It's kind of a crapshoot,
The
but
problem is,
definitely get out of the group.
I feel like at that point for our team, we never seem to have enough firepower. Like we don't have like a striker that's gonna just will us a goal. Like Pulisic is solid. He's more of an attacking mid. And he's kind of like he had been scoring too many goals this year for old AC
Yeah.
Milan, and so like we don't have a guy like Mbappe or whatever that's just gonna like take one down the field and score a goal. You know, and so I feel like we're always playing this like defensive battle. And when you're playing like Spain or France or the Netherlands or something, it's like you can only do that so long. Like it's tough to do that for 90 minutes and hold up and also like score a goal when you're just kind of like fighting back the whole game.
Yeah.
Oh no, man.
We'll see. We'll see, man.
Got a new coach this year. Haven't really watched many games with the new coach, and it's like that. I always end up just hating the coach. Like, what is this idiot doing? Why do you sub that guy? Like, as if I
You
know
know
soccer.
what's going on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know. Have you seen like the Europeans like touring like the US? They're
Yeah.
like that's
It's
just
hilarious.
post
Yeah. It's so
walk
funny, man.
around for the first time, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. There's a one like German dude that
Yeah.
he was great, but I think now he's just self aware. He's like, oh, I'm getting a lot of engagement here, and he posts
Yeah.
every he
I
sees
always
now.
wondered if he's like a bot or like a
Yeah,
marketing like
I think he
American.
just had a couple posts that went like crazy viral, and he's like, oh, "This is easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just post whatever I come across,
Right.
say America's the best, and people love
Yeah.
it."
Yeah. It's funny though. I saw they were at a
Yeah,
buck. Like this is a gas
yeah,
station.
yeah. No, it's
It was
hilarious.
incredible. We're the best, dude.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the post about like them having AC in the hotel.
yeah. Well, that's what I saw. I saw it was like it's like a Borat meme. And it was like Europeans complaining about the World Cup in America, and then it was Europeans the first time they touch air conditioning. It was
Yeah.
Borat when he goes to the hotel room and he's like,
King of the
"King of the
castle.
castle, king of the castle. I have a chair. Go do this. Go do that." It's like I had no idea that like ice and air conditioning weren't a thing. No, I
Yeah.
had no.
Well, they have them, but not really.
Yeah, unless you're a sultan, you don't get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Last time I was in Italy, the one place I stayed at was old. It was like an old castle. They had no AC, just windows open, hot, just sweating through the sheets every night. Had nothing to do with the booze. But the second place that they like capped the AC at like 75 or something. Or it might have been sitting at like
Man,
78 all day. Granted, we weren't in the place, luckily, but it's like, yeah, there's like not a lot of AC. And you go to the restaurant, like, yeah, you don't really get ice with like your drinks. You might get a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, ice not like a
wow.
big thing. Yeah. We also like the first place, the castle, we had like food, like breakfast served to us, and then they would just like leave the food out. I don't think they had refrigerators. They're just eating like prosciutto that's been sitting. I guess it's fine. I don't know. It's like cured. There's enough salt on it. You're all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
and then they had the same food the next day. Like I assumed it was new food. I'm like, was that the food from yesterday?
Probably.
Yeah, they just put it in like they probably had like what are those a hole in the ground somewhere. It's a little cold cooler down there. We literally, I do, yeah. The ice thing. We bought beer, and there was a fridge, but it was like a small fridge, and like there was no ice on premises. So we literally, I think someone went and finally found ice somewhere, and like we had one like bag of ice, and we had beers in a pan, with no coolers, and then we just put it in the pool because the pool water was colder. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, we were just drinking warm beers most of the time. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah, wasn't great. Beer's not
Nice.
good warm, but it's like, how do you not have a big like igloo cooler full of ice?
Yeah.
What is this place?
Yeah. Have you heard of Yeti?
Big old jacked up truck,
Yeti.
like with the cooler in the back of the truck. You got these damn like little Mercedes driving around the mountains. Like what?
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just Italy. I assume the rest of Europe is just like that. It's all the same.
I'm sure. I'm sure. It seems to be. It
That
definitely
was
seems
just
to
one
be.
location in Italy. I have no idea what the rest.
We'll put a blanket on top of the whole continent with that
Maybe that's why they're
experience.
skinny. Maybe you're supposed to just sweat it out, like sweat all the time. Like,
Maybe.
it's probably better for your body.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Go for a long walk in the hillside,
Yeah,
sweat it out, boom, good to go.
you just stay sweating when you get home. Yeah, I don't know.
Shit. Either way, go America. I'm going to a little like watch party thing. Local theater is just showing the game free. Me and Crit, we're gonna go watch the game, and they
Nice.
sell beer there, so that'll be nice.
There you go.
Movie theaters starting to sell beer. That's a
That was a big
I don't know,
win. Yeah.
changer. Yeah, so you can do stuff like this. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll watch it. Um, I'm not a huge soccer guy, but I can buy into the atmosphere at least.
Oh yeah, when it's USA and World Cup, it's awesome. And
Yeah.
you know enough about soccer to know what's going on. Like you
Oh
can
yeah, for sure.
easy, it's fine. Like you don't need to know anything really.
Yeah, I can fake my way through it.
Yeah, yeah. You don't need to know anything.
Yep.
Uh, Speaking of US, did you see Nelly Corda won the US Open at
It
Riviera?
is. Yeah,
That
it
was
is.
probably the biggest golf news of the weekend.
Yeah. Good for her. She has the best swing, dude. Every time I watch her highlights, I'm just like, that's
Yeah,
the best swing in golf.
like Adam Scott, kind of where you're like, how did they hit a bad shot?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
really too often, but
Yeah. Yeah, good
yeah,
for
just
her. I didn't know she hadn't won one.
yeah. That's her second major this year. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, the U.S. Open's kind of a big one, especially women's golf, because the other ones are like weird names. I don't even know that they're majors half the
The,
time.
the Evian.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, this is a major. Like what?
Yeah.
So, Open's kind of a big one. Uh, it was sick that I was at Riviera, so I actually knew the course. Halftime they're playing, I'm like, never seen it.
Yeah.
I was like, is this a Riviera? You see her putt on 18? She had like a 2-footer and I almost missed it.
Yeah, she hooped it, dude. Went all the way around.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it broke on her or what, if she kind of hooked it a little bit, but
Yeah.
God, thank God that went in. That would have been
Yeah.
very annoying.
Rude.
Yeah. Would have hated to see that. One thing I noticed was Charlie Hull and some other chick who got second. They both made putts on 18, and they both had the flag in. And I know Charlie Hull putts with the flag in all the time. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it works.
You know,
Didn't
you
they
see
do a
some guys
study
do
where
it on
like
the PGA Tour, but
But like the
I can't
percentages,
do
it
it.
was a thing for a little bit once they like allowed it, and then yeah, I can't do it either.
Yeah, it's kind
I've
of gone
got it.
away.
Well, they figured out that it doesn't go in as often. It's actually worse. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have you been chipping and it hits the flag and bounces out? Like,
Yeah, it's annoying.
happens all the time. So, yeah, I don't, man. Bryson, I think he stopped doing it. Matt Fitzpatrick did it for a while, but I don't know if he does it anymore either.
He might still do it actually.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah, or you get like the leaning stick. Maybe they probably don't have to worry about that at the US Open. They probably have nice
They're not
sticks.
playing.
But
Yeah, they're not playing the same course as we are, kid.
like angle with the stick leaning out. Yeah. But I don't know, I thought that was wild.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. It is. All right, man. Well, I feel like we're caught up on 2 weeks off. Feels like a lifetime when you talk every week. So, or not 2 weeks
Right?
off, 1 week off, 2 weeks apart. But
Yeah.
yeah, now we're caught up. Got, I'm going to be gone on a mini vacation this weekend. I got a full vacation in like 5 weeks. So that'll be another week off. But
There you go.
in the dead of summer, dude, it's going to be like 97 degrees tomorrow.
So we
Brutal.
got some water down there. The water levels are low apparently.
Dude, the whole lake, Smith Mountain Lake's like 5 feet low.
Yeah, why is that? Is there a drought?
Yeah.
Is there a hole at the bottom of the lake? Just regular drought?
It's just a drought, just a regular old drought, brother. It hasn't rained in forever. It
Yeah.
rains sparingly, but
It rains, there's
so
like
we'll
a
see.
random storm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it rained today, but there wasn't much like actual
Yeah.
rain. Yeah, that's weird.
We'll see, man. In the See how the lake trip goes. See if I can catch some fish. That's what I'm about to be on.
There you go. You got a
I'm
boat?
thinking about golf, kayak. We rent a boat, but I'll be out on my kayak.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might
So
have to just walk it down a little further.
yeah,
Get
seriously.
used to dock.
Seriously.
Dropping all the drop. Do the kayak where you just off the dock like 5 feet.
That ends up with me face down in the water every time. Not doing that.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we're back for the people, our loyal listeners, so they can get off our backs this week. All right, we appreciate everyone. Thank you all for listening. Check us on our socials at Fairway Pod on X, at Laying the Fairway on Instagram. Search Laying the Fairway Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. See y'all.